Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu and I am here for more episode 2 treasure hunting. I'm going to start off today's treasure hunting with Arte episode 2. Arte episode 1 was pretty darn good. It was one of the first shows that I watched and I thought it was solid. It's got attractive character designs, pretty good production, some generic elements to its story, but overall it's got a solid little thrust of like breaking free from the bonds of expectation and in this case particularly gendered norms, and doing the thing that you actually really want to do with your life and making yourself a really awesome artist and stuff, which is cool. We met Arte, our main character, who was a bit of a princess of sorts, a noble lady, and was under quite a bit of pressure from her mother and from pretty much everyone around her to be a proper noble young lady. Something which she didn't put much stock into. She was more interested in sitting around drawing birds and stuff and improving her art skills, and had a desperate dream and a desire to actually become an artist. So she went out and she tried to get an apprenticeship at like a million different art places, and found herself with lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of doors slammed in her face, uh, because she's one, a girl, and two, a noble girl, and three, come on, what are you doing? You're not allowed here. Girls can't draw. Duh. So that pissed her off a lot. At which point, she demonstrated her resolve by cutting off all her beautiful golden hair, uh, and that was a pretty cool moment. And was overseen by a specific individual named Leo. I made the mistake of thinking like, hey, we're in Italy, Leo, it's gotta be Da Vinci. It's not Da Vinci. It's the wrong time period and also other things. So thank you to the people who have pointed out my mistake. I will not make that mistake in the future, or I will try not to. Blah. He noticed this. Eventually, they ended up talking. He gave her an impossible task in order to become his apprentice, and she managed to complete it. Classic shonen fashion. It's getting really bright because the sun is moving, motherfuck. That's better. It's really awkward having to adjust my lighting like throughout the day. I need to get a blackout curtain, but it would be so annoying. Ugh. Whatever. Yeah, so she passed his impossible test, and now she's gonna be his apprentice. What will that consist of? I don't know, but she's got a really, really shoddy shack on the roof, but a place to call her own, which is nice, and a cool view, and that's pretty cool. And I guess this is where our story begins. So, core two characters together, they've got a dynamic. Let's see how we establish it further and what they're going to actually start doing, and what the hell this story is actually going to be about. Where's the plot? What's the conflict? Who are the players? What's going on? We don't know. We just know that Arte has gone ahead and entered into the world of fine art as a first step bottom rung apprentice to a guy who doesn't normally take apprentices, and is gonna learn the tools of the trade from him, I guess. Okay. I do have a feeling that he's probably going to have her doing like menial chores for a while in a kind of a wax on-y, wax off-y type of situation, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just get started with sculpting. In any case, I was intrigued enough by episode 1 of this show to give it another episode to really hook me. If it does, then it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But we're going to have to watch the episode to find out, so let's go ahead and do that. I've got Arte episode 2 up and ready to go, sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of this episode with the timer-based version, you can totally do that. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Oh right, the Universal logo. That's still weird. Alright, let's see if this manages to keep me hooked. Hello, city. Okay, so now we're explicitly mentioning Da Vinci. And it also produced this one. She's the worst. She's not. She's great. Stay out of my way. Yeah. Is that Moolah? Oh. Base carpentry. She's kind of stupidly cute. Okay, I don't remember if we got this OP in the first episode, just because it's been a little while. I don't think we did. He's still working on that same painting in the OP. Is that his masterpiece, maybe? I don't know. Crying in a corner. Okay, yeah, we did see this OP, because I remember the Sound of Music moment. Sorry, I really like this little part of the song. A new life. Welcome to the market. Mm-hmm. Smelling all sorts of good things. I know that voice. I don't know who that was, but I know that voice. Not planning on it. But she's going to meet one of the side characters that we saw in the OP right now. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. Center of gravity. Still hard. Uh-oh. Fuck all y'all. Fuck you in particular. Oh, there he is. Took a little while. All right. Prince Charming? Not necessary, but okay, sure. Thanks. Yeah, you're holding it. And he explodes. There we go. Is that Zenitsu? I think it is. And he's in love. Boom. It's done. You done, son. It's over. Cool. Oh, this could be a way to find out about Leo's reputation. Word spreads fast. That Leo. Okay, so he's got a rep too. Of course, that's his first story. Is he gonna get the wrong idea? She can if she wants to be independent. No, I want to do this myself. Yep. Oh, she needs to get stronger. Let me do this. No. But actually, yes. I want to get your skirt dealt with a little bit. Can you get pants? Or is she hiking it up? Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, calves and ankles. How dare she? You just have to get married. Yep. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, Arte. And you know what the magic is? The magic thing is, if you continue to do things that the world tells you you can't do, you'll get real good at them. Sick. Makes sense. Hey, no more leaky roof, though. It's pretty great for a first time doing carpentry stuff. Headpats. I just popped the mic. Hold on. Get back in there. That's great. Okay, okay. Hmm. Is that Arte again? Nope, other girl. But he wasn't. He's yeah, alright. Okay. So hmm. So we've got our chivalrous nice guy with no ill intentions. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? That actually works perfectly. He has like a billion sisters. No, this makes perfect sense. Okay. You know what? I got no problem with it. Word gets around. For some reason, that background or drape or whatever it is just reminds me of Super Smash Bros. Oh, dang. Yeah. Let alone in my own home. Aw, poor baby. Can't even fathom. What? What are they not letting her do? I think you were fine, Arte. Can you do that? But only at night? Mm. Mm. Just gotta rearrange two of those words and you got a whole different statement. Sorry. Eh. Okay, so it's the same situation over again, except she gets to explain it better this time. In what way? And? You can do it if you try. That's the line. Hey, fuckboy, let me draw the sculpture. He thinks he's got her. Carry some heavy things. So he's gonna end up helping. But she's gonna try on her own at first. Stubbornly. Hey. No sweat. They don't budge. Yeah, no, not a chance. Sorry, I have lifted bags of concrete, and they're heavy. And also unwieldy. Yeah, you gotta get that up to your shoulder, or you are never carrying it anywhere. And this, my friends, is why you do deadlifts. You can do it if you try. Boom. Oh. I mean, don't lift with your back. Yeah, good. Get into a nice low squat and use your hips. There we go. I mean, you're cheating by resting it on your knees. You're not gonna have a good time walking, but that'll do. And shuffle, shovel. Oh, jeez. She's actually really screwing herself by continuing to hold it there. You want to take that weight and bring it close to your chest. And hug it like this, if possible. Because otherwise it shifts your center of gravity way too far forward. But that's part of the point. She's powering through it, and it's great. Okay, 1 out of 10, complete. Hell of a workout. Aww. 3 cute. Hmm. You set the rules, bud. You gotta hold them up. And her hands are, yeah, she's just shaking. Yes. Alright, so we're earning a little bit of respect. Sweet. Yeah, she's got her spot. Oh, are we bringing in whatever it is about that Leo? Mm. Oh, there's the flood as usual. Is he going to... Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. So her very existence is altering the perspectives of those individuals around who are stuck in an archaic mode of thought. Okay, cool. Oh, he's gonna see the sketch. Oh no, wait, she didn't make a sketch of the sculpture. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I want to know who the voice actor for that guy was. I'll use the time when the ED is playing for that. Parker Angelo, Junya Enoki. Okay, there's a little something at the end. Okay. So first off, during the ED, I looked up the voice actor for Parker Angelo. It is not who I thought it was. I thought for some reason that it might be Zenitsu. It's totally not at all. It's he plays Panacotta Fugo of all people, but that's pretty much the only place I would recognize him from, and I don't. So I was just wrong. Happens often. Get used to it. Sorry. Um, episode 2 of Arte. It didn't have the same hold on me that episode 1 did. I don't think there are definitely some things in this episode that I really like. One of it which was my kind of subversion of expectations, because at about the point where he does this, right? At about this point, I was a little bit iffy on how do I put this? Okay, so far in the first 2 episodes of Arte, the core conflict is not between individuals on any level. Instead, it is Arte the individual versus power the concept. Um the story appears to be lining itself up to be Arte's fight against power. Power in this case being social norms, nobility, expectations, a male-dominated system of artisans, an incredibly difficult system to break into. Blah 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 blah. It's Arte versus power, and specifically versus gendered expectations more than anything. And we do a lot of that in this episode. And how do I put this? Yes, this kind of thing is and was real. Yes, this kind of discrimination is and was accurate to an extent. Narratively, however, continuously fighting against the exact same, like, universal or almost universal, everyone thinks that girls are worthless in society, gets a little bit overdone. And I was feeling that in this episode. And I wasn't sure what we were going to be doing with Parker here, because we show him being chivalrous and nice, right? In his own mind, at least. But that's exactly not what Arte wants. And she says as much by the end of the episode. That's exactly what she wants to avoid. She doesn't want to be treated specially because she's a girl. She wants to be trained. She wants to learn. She wants to struggle and suffer and grow. And that's real good. That's that good stuff, right? Arte's response to power, I think, is fantastic. And her way of going about things, I think, is fantastic. She pushes through, and that's great. And the big core piece of advice in this episode that we got from Leo was, you can do it if you try, which is really simple, but important in this situation. You're stronger than you know, is essentially what he's saying. And she is, and she proves it. This loop, however, that we seem to be establishing of, like, Arte wants a thing. In this case, it's to sketch the statue. We don't really have any basis for why she wants this particular thing, or why it has to be at this workshop, or anything like that. But okay, sure, we'll just ignore that and wave it away. Arte wants to sketch the statue. What's the obstacle? Well, it's a face that is power, right? It's Danilo is his name, and he might as well not be a character. At this point, at least, because he's not really a character. He is just another mouthpiece for the way that the world treats Arte. And I think that's a little bit thin compared to more intricate characters. Now, I could be wrong, and that could just be the way we're introducing this particular character. But I have a feeling that this is going to be a pretty frequent occurrence, a pretty frequent loop, where Arte wants thing, guy in power say no, Arte asks for thing again, guy in power gives her a task that he thinks is impossible because she's a girl. She disproves his expectations. He gains some level of respect for her and allows her to acquire the thing that she wanted. And that creates her slow progression of growth as an artist, right? And all of this can be occurring in the downtime between little bits and bobs of important information or advice being thrown at her by Leo. Now, things might change up as we move into actually taking on jobs and stuff. I don't know what that will consist of. I assume that would mean doing a commissioned art piece for a client. And that could be another avenue by which, like, I'm commissioning Leo's workshop to do a piece. He sent me his apprentice. Great. The apprentice arrives and it's a girl. Not okay. But girl proves that she can actually do the thing, and so, okay, sure, I'll hire her to do the portrait for my daughter's wedding as well, right? It's an understandable loop, but I'm a little bit worried that it's all that we're going to really focus on. And I'm a little iffy on that. It's mm, mm, mm. I guess there's a fine line between demonstrating that life is difficult for an underprivileged class and making it feel like the entire world of the story is constructed to demonstrate the difficulties of an underprivileged class, right? It's a little bit iffy. I don't know. Okay, but then we have Angelo, and we get the moment that I think I like most in the episode because it subverted my expectations. We demonstrate Angelo's relatively chivalrous nature and how that backfires when he's interacting with Arte. And then we demonstrate it again. He does this without thinking, regardless of who the girl is, and he's not intending to hit on them or anything. He's pure, right? He's pure, and we kind of need to establish that about him. He's not trying to get into Arte's pants by being nice to her. It wasn't even a thought in his mind. Nor was he trying to get into that girl's pants by picking up plums for her. Wasn't even a thought in his mind. But it is a thought in the minds of the other people around him. So he's different. He's special. He's worth his different hair color and being a major character. Okay, sure. At this point, I was irked by this circumstance. Oh, he's just the perfect nice guy who's just chivalrous because he believes that's the right thing and hasn't got a bad bone in his body. And there's no real explanation for him being this way. He just is this way and blah, blah, blah. But then we do get the explanation. And it comes in the form of this little question from his friend who's kind of smiling almost laughingly. Why can you be so nice to girls? Let me see the answer. He's got 1,000,000 sisters, and they're all really cute, and they all require his assistance at all times. And he dotingly obliges them because he was told by his father that he should take care of them. I think that works. I think that's pretty cool. What we also see from this circumstance is, like, we live in a society, essentially, is what it all boils down to. Despite the fact that father here is male and has a government position, he's not super wealthy, and the fact that he has a bunch of daughters is difficult. He worries about their safety and their well-being and regrets that he can't provide for them better, which is important, I think, because it shows that, like, the problems caused by the current, like, norms of the current normative gender expectations have widespread effects on not only the women in society, but also the men. It's tough. And we also see that despite everything, as we could expect, the father in this case is locked into the same ideas, right? There's no alternative. His only option is, if I can't get a dowry, then they'll struggle. If I can't find good men to get married to them, then they'll struggle. It's the same mindset that Arte's mother had, but instead of being sort of antagonistic to our protagonist directly and coming off as, like, that's fucked, it's a man, regretting that he can't provide for his children because of the way that they're expected to function in society. I think that's kind of interesting. These norms are harmful, is what it's saying. And there's a whole lot of that. Now, I will say that the episode also dragged quite a bit right here in this sequence where they're talking. It just dragged. It was blech. But then she goes and does the thing, and that's pretty cool. And the doing the thing is nice. She could definitely optimize her form, though. Jeez. Like, you don't want to carry an unwieldy weight down below your waist. Absolutely not. If you can, you want to get it as close to your chest as possible and give it a bear hug. That way your center of gravity isn't tipped forward entirely. And you can, like, stabilize on your hips. But nah, it really doesn't matter because she done did it. She goddamn done did it. Let me get this cut, which is, like, the cutest. And it is. It's very cute. And she can't even draw. It's great. We get these moments, which are pretty lovely. I want to accomplish something. I want to be tested. I want to be forced to improve. I think that's pretty great. So, all right. I'll put it this way. I like this show. I think it's fun to watch. I don't know if I love it, and I don't know if I want to keep watching it. We'll see. Maybe when episode 3 comes out, I'll end up watching it anyway because it's nice. But compared to some of the other things that I'm looking at for episode 2s this season, I don't think I can justify including Arte as a continuing series. Kind of unfortunate, because I do like it. I like elements of it. But it's got flaws. So be it. Okay, that's pretty much my take on Arte Episode 2. I've been Tiabu. This has been Arte. I hope you've enjoyed it as much or more than I have. If you are going to continue the show, great. I'm not telling you you shouldn't. I just have somewhat unique circumstances in that I watch a lot of shit all the time, and time is precious. So we'll see. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see ya in whatever I watch next for day 2 treasure hunting. Peace.